Hello friends, hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. From which
Yeah.
country, from which region you are, hope you are doing great, wonderful and enjoying your life. This is your host and host, Dr. Sanjay Kumar from the Pakistan. As you know that I came with different personalities and will learn new things from their life journey, life experience, and we also talk on different social issues, different topic regarding issues. Likewise, today I have a wonderful human being. He is a more not a good human being from outside, but he is a good human being from his inside. He is also a well-known author, writer, publisher, educator, and more than he is also a good public speaker. He is a good poet. He is none other than he is our most reputed, worthy, and respected Dr. Wilmer Joel from the Philippines. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Good evening. It's a great pleasure again to be part of your show, Dr. Sanjay, and to our guru, Dr. Sir Pravin. Thank you. Nice meeting you. Okay, so our topic today is drug addiction and its hazardous effect. So nowadays, that is not only the problem here in the Philippines, but that is very rampant to the whole world. That is one of the main problems. So drug addiction is the main target here right now here in the Philippines are the younger ones. So yeah, our government has one of a priority project that has been given to our school that we have to conduct drug prevention education for the people and how they can be aware not to involve in these drug addictions because the predator they are looking all these kids who don't have enough knowledge and they are the courier of this drug and we are one of the victims especially those who are in the silver lining community. So we expect to them that we have to educate them. What are the new drugs that has been given to our society right now? Before, it's just in the form of leaves, but now it's the form of candies or syrup that can be transferred one by one to another person. And why do you choose the children? Because children are not they think they are innocent, so they are most popular victim in this in this drug. So how we can be effective, how we can combat this. So the proper education with the children and giving another activities for them to get away from drugs. Because drug is one of the malignant in our community. So that is already a problem before until now. Even we can see the our administration, the Duterte administration, that is one of the agenda is to stop drug addiction. But until now, there's still drugs in our country, but not unlike before. There are very rampant. You can see on the television, uh, a volume of drugs can be seen when they live in a house or in the one of the exclusive resident in the residential area. So that is how the drugs been you have been used today. Not only in the as one of I attended one of the seminar also that they also through the use of these kinds of social platform. All the social platform as how to mingle and how to interfere with these kids. There are a lot of things they are using right now. So there are liquid drugs, there are like such candies, ecstasy. There are a lot, and they should aware because proper education, proper guidance with all these kinds of children will be out of the drug addiction. They will never be given will they give a proper care, proper time, proper educations. This will help them a lot. That out of the danger zone, out of the culprit that they will be go to drug addiction. So that is our goal today. How we will take our children, our future children, away from drug addiction.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wilmer, for sharing your opinion regarding drug addiction and its hazardous effect. We have two more wonderful guests and wonderful human beings with us, Dr. Parveen Patel and Kurt Kruger. Dr. Parveen Patel, the inspiration for many, who inspire many. He is the author of more than 7 books. He is Indian-born Canadian, and he is also a celebrity guru, well known as a Swami Vishwa Guru, and a very, very inspiring personality. So, welcome, Dr. Parveen. And we have another wonderful human being who is also known as a spiritual guru. He teaches spirituality to me and like many youngsters. He is also running a success system academy and teaching about spirituality, helping people to heal from inner side. So he is none other than he is the Kid Kruger from USA. I welcome both of you. Thank you for joining this a wonderful topic. It is a burning topic of these days, the addiction and its hazardous effects on our health, our body, our mental health, our peace. Now I request one by one both of you that can you please share your experience? How what are the hazardous effects of drugs? Start with
Sadly,
Kurt Kruger. He's raising his hand. Over to you.
I've been in a lot of schools and living in a community that has had drugs and so on. I know that when you focus on drugs, that's what you get. It's like Mother Teresa would only go to a peace rally, never to an anti war rally. So we focus on what we want, and the kids, there's not a single person in humanity that does not want to be happy, healthy, and holy. Three simple things. But for our society, we focus on the three R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. And it seems a little bit insane. So when we allow our society to focus on what we want, we'll get more of it. And I could post, or people can ask me for what's called a peacemaker meditation. And it's a simple, simple practice that brings more peace to mind, peace inside, as well as peace, everything with peace. Peace in everything, everything with peace. When we practice that, then we get to be able to get what we want. It's all our focus. Now, obviously, when people find out about drugs, they're usually hearing it from friends and or somebody who they look up to, like you had said, doctor. And this is the sad thing. We have this idea of hierarchy. Somebody's better and better than we are. Yet every single one of us is a child of God. Did he make everybody the same? No. Did he make everybody equal in height or weight? No. He made everything so diverse and beautiful. And when we understand that kind of thing, there's nobody better than, we're just different. But is that put into our cranium throughout our society, in our upbringing of children? we get to be able to look at how we bring children up and in the positivity and the love that is so present, but not knowing how to be expressed. So this is a key factor: is educating in character, is focusing really, I believe, on what we want. And we have a beautiful new guest. I don't hear any of you. I don't know why.
Thank you so much. Very well explained. Thank you so much for enlightening your knowledge and sharing your wisdom. We have another wonderful guest, the most beautiful person I have ever met. She is Pakistani born, currently living in Dubai. She is author of upcoming book, life coach, and very wonderful human being I have ever met. She is none other than Madam Respected Worthy Daphne Source. Let's welcome her to our show. Welcome to our show, ma'am. How are you?
Thank you, Dr. Sanjay, for the warm welcome. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining. Now I request Dr. Parveen Bhai. Today we are talking on a very burning issue of the society, that is drug addiction and its hazardous effects. What is your opinion about this? Over to you, Dr. Parveen Bhai. You are muted.
Hello, Amen, Amin, Namaste. I am the celebrity guru, Dr. PPP. I am only 2 times Canadian, only 4 times international, Guinness World Records, award-winning author of 7+ books only. And the marathon man who ran only 13 marathons by God's grace and your blessings. And the Himalayas Guru is climbing the Everest, the Himalayas by God's grace and your blessings. I'm humbled, honored, privileged, blessed, and super excited to have myself sharing the stage, hosted by none other than Dil Pakistan ji ever created, Dr. Sanjay Swami, the Kumar Swami, and the Waves of Kindness King. Yes, none other than the most simplest person I've ever met, and the most humblest person with beautiful big heart. But that heart is hidden with his uh, emotions. Yes, none other than Dr. Sanjay Kumar. And look at this beautiful panelist, man. Oh my God, like, oh, ladies first. Okay, so man, Daphne, man, look at that dashing diva Daphne, man. Born in Dil Pakistan, or living our Burj Khalifa area, Dubai, and the most. Yes, absolutely. The author of the Guinness World Record, author of the upcoming book. Yes, magnetic entrepreneur. Yes, magnetic entrepreneur. Uh, and yes, I'm looking forward for that book because Daphne and myself writing together with another lots of authors from all over the world. Yes, and Kurt Kruger, man, what can I say about this man? Man. Yes, man. This is this spiritual guru, man. The world has ever created, one and only, man. And living in like California, man. California is like Hollywood, man. From like that kind of vibes, man. Look at the spiritual guru, man. Been to India 3 times, man. 1 year, one more time, second time, 1 year, man. Another time, maybe several months, man. And learn from the yogi, man. The yogi Yogananda, man. Wow, man. Today lots of self help gurus, they're reading their books, you know what I mean, Yogananda's book, and doing this self help. And my personal favorite, man, this is the man who dated two Bollywood celebrity sisters, man, Dimple Kapadia and Simple Kapadia, man. Oh my God, man. So I don't know, from dating to Bollywood celebrities to the spirituality speak, man. I don't know how your journey, man. Yes, and again another Philippines doctor, man, amazing gentleman, and the most humblest person the world has ever seen, man. Yes, my buddy. So now today's topic, to be honest with you, I got this link for Dr. Sanjay. I love this man, Dr. Sanjay, so much. So I have no idea what was the topic, right? Of course, I love to speak, share my expertise and my humble heart and my soul. So I'm here. And yes, this topic, man, yes. When Gandhi was invited to inaugurate Anath Ashram, means like, seniors home, and Gandhi wrote a letter to that person who invited, sir, I'm not coming right now, but when you're closing your senior home, I will be the first person to come, to for the closing ceremony. So that was Gandhi answer to that person who invited for seniors home opening. Now, when I met Dalai Lama, there was a topic. He shared one story. Like in certain part of developing country, not developing, developed country, there was a top-notch doctors, and top-notch doctors. There's a panel of top-notch doctors, and the subject was how to get rid of the stress. That was the subject. So Dalai Lama said, the day you know the secret of happiness, man, you don't have to have this kind of conferences of how to deal with the stress. So both the celebrities, humanitarian men, born in different era, but look at the answer is almost similar, almost same, right? You know what I mean? So again, the topic, today's topic, again, like negativity sells, like so drugs, and like that. But like, let's go with the peace, man. There's Mr. Kurt beautifully said, man, like peace. Let's go with the peace. You know what I mean? Because when we have peace within you, that's it, man. When you find out the peacemaker, the Allah, Rama, Buddha, Jaina, man, you are awakened one, you are an enlightened one, man. That's it, man. You don't need this kind of topic, how to stay away from the drugs or how to bring the people from the drugs. Yeah, right. Because we are away from the nature, we are away from the vortex. You know what I mean? The blessings of the holy, whatever the celebrity creator you are saying with your faith. You know what I mean? So we are away from that, and as long as we are moving away from that, definitely drugs or all kind of all the negativities are you. Yeah, it's a given. It's a given, right? So yeah, now I would love to share about Sanju. There is a beautiful movie, close to the reality. Bollywood actor, in the life of Bollywood actor, whole journey. How, like his both the parents were actors, Bollywood celebrities, both of them. His father was politician, amazing politician with a humble heart, not the thick skin. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Sunil Dutt. And his son went into the drugs. You know what I mean? And how he get out of the drugs. You know what I mean? It's a big story, amazing character, man. And the person who played that character, Ranbir Kapoor, that's amazingly played. Like I forgot. Like, is this the? I thought like this is the real Sanjay, Sanjay Dutt. You know what I mean? But that's how he felt so closely that character. So Sanju, Sanju. I met the director and producer of that movie, but I didn't have a chance to meet the actor of that movie. So this is it. Now, yeah, like, again, let's find the peace. Let's spread the peace, right? Why weeds open? You know what I mean? Like because you are not fertile, like planting the real seed. That's why the weeds are come. Grass is coming in. Right? But when you are taking care of like right seeds, you know what I mean, and taking care of like right fertilizer, taking care of every day, like right sunlight, right water, this and that, then there would be no weed. You know what I mean? There would be no weed. So yes, this is I would love to share about opening statement. I know it's a long one, and now because last time statement, I said I'm speechless. When I'm not going to say this time I'm speechless. Otherwise, cut say, oh, you spoke this one, and now he said I'm speechless. When where is speechless? Go ahead, Dr. Sanjay.
Thank you so much, Gurudev. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Thank you for quoting the Gandhi and sharing the story of Gandhi. Thank you for sharing the nutshell,
And
the message
Dalai
from the
Lama, Dalai
Sanju
Lama,
movie.
Sanjay 2 years.
Thank you so much. We have another wonderful guest, and the wonderful guest, none other than the most beautiful Daphne source. So I request, respected ma'am, what are your opinion about what are the hazardous effect of drugs? Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. When you can stop, you don't want to. And when you want to stop, you can't. That's addiction.
Wow, love it.
When all starts actually, I would say, with the elders and when you're the younger one, right? We all have loved watching all the Bollywood, Hollywood, and Gollywood movies, right? And I feel the youngsters, love that. Okay, it just looks so beautiful when you see that film in the Bollywood where the guy cool, right? Later on, we say, no, it's bad and blah, blah, blah. But a youngster does not know the pros and cons. They just want to be that cool guy. Okay, in our society, especially in the Asian world, women do not smoke. because it's first only drilled into you it's bad. But the boys want to follow their fathers, their uncles, their neighbor, because oh, I want to be that rock star as that villain is, just standing there the street, that corner, and smoking away. And it starts all with that. And then because of that they keep on increasing that and keeps on going more and more and more in their system. And drugs is one thing that you want to crave. The more you go into it, the less it is. So much so that you would give up your sleep. You would even be ready to rob or kill or do anything when you come to that peak of it. There is basically no return. It's only when really something hits you, you hit a roadblock, when you realize. Because people may try to tell you, how many people, adults, try to tell youngsters it's bad to smoke. But I will tell you, before adults open their mouth, all of us are saying this is bad about drug addiction. But how much do we set a good example to the younger ones and to the world around us? We don't. Mostly it's heard from, especially the men. Sorry, I'm surrounded by all men, but that's what it happens, is that the father would always say, do as I say, don't do as I do. Children learn, and every human being learns more from what they see than what they hear. It's monkey see, monkey do. So the monkeys see you, they are just doing that because they do not realize what is the risk of it. You're cool, very pleasant. So we need to understand this. And drugs can come in different forms, right? It's not only cocaine, marijuana, or something. Some of the people are also taking medicines.
Mhm.
If you know that medicines are in another word called drugs. Why? Because those are dangerous to health. It does badly affect people. Like out here we have a lot of medicines, like sadly in Pakistan you can buy anything over the counter, whatever you feel like. Here, no, it's clearly controlled drugs. You need a government prescription written, government of Dubai, and it has to be, and it'll be entered, and it'll go against in your passport also. So all your documentations are there that you were on such and such thing, and you have, it's drilled into you, you are being given a controlled drug. So we have to take care of how and what we are doing. Also, I have noticed in families, when the parents are having alcohol, they'll always tell the child, oh, that's medicine, you mustn't have it. But yeah, daddy's taking the whole glass and, or the bottle, and he's like going away with it. And you just think, okay, it's cool. You're contradicting, we adults are contradicting what we say. If that is medicine, then you're telling the child to have Calpol or any of the, Captain syrup or something. No, no, only 1 teaspoon. Children love, youngsters love. It is cool the way you dress up, the way you do things. So you need to really get this. And I'm speaking through life experiences, because I've literally seen this where elders have said, don't do this. It is bad to smoke, to drink, or anything. Yet they are not stopping their own behavior. Gone are the days when if our parents said black is white, we would just keep quiet, even if in our minds you would say,
Mm.
they've lost, they've gone crazy. I don't think they can see, or they need to buy glasses to wear. We keep quiet. Today's time, we call that as misbehavior when children speak. When they say that no, that is not medicine you're having. And nowadays, very small children, I will tell you, even a 2-year-old knows a lot of things thanks to social media, that they know everything, and they would tell you that what you are drinking is not medicine, it is alcohol, it's Johnny Walker. So where are you left? And then you just tell them, go into the other room. We don't want to hear your voice right now. Are we adults so scared to be confronted by them? So if we are scared to be confronted by them, how do we expect the new generation to really confront themselves and giving up the wrong addictions? Are you ready to give up? Are you ready to be the role model? Are you ready to really hold that hand and help them to break through that addiction? We label people, we tell children, you're a bad boy, you're a bad girl because you are smoking, you are drinking, it is bad. But you tell me clearly, everywhere, all these addictions are bad. But how much is it publicly being sold? Cigarette packet, just now go and pick up one from the store, and it's written there,
Um, yeah,
injurious to health. What
yeah,
is,
true.
you're giving the cigarette packet and you're saying injurious? If it's injurious to health, What are the governments doing
Hmm.
world over? Why are they selling all these things? Stop it. If it's not available, what are you going to do? We are making it available. So when all these things are available, why wouldn't you go? It's only a matter of having the money, right? And in today's world, again, it really tears me apart and it breaks me literally when people on the internet, unknown people, God hell, tell me who the hell are they? They just want to destroy the youngsters. For what reason? Gone are the days when you would feel, oh, the neighbors is jealous of my child because they're very studious, they are doing well, or anything. No, those days, please don't live in the ancient world. Today, with the internet, there are unknown people who are wanting to damage the youth. They will say, and why is this happening? Because we in families have no time for for our partners, for our children, for our neighbors, for anybody. We are living our own life, and this I will tell you, I love about Pakistan, and I salute Pakistan, because I will tell you, we make the time for one another. We know who our neighbors are, and we do at least so much. So I'm sure nowadays we are celebrating Eid, right, in Pakistan. Even an unknown person say Eid Mubarak or smile. Outside Pakistan, no one looks at your damn face. I think only maybe India or the third world countries, they don't look at your face. You need an appointment. You need to message them and say, can I meet you, sir, at so and so time? Please, if you could spare your time with me. What the heck? Does family also need that special time to take appointments? Then to hell with you. You can go to hell from my side clearly if you have no time. And then what's happening with the youth? They are coming on the internet. Somebody says, oh, Guru, you are so handsome, I love you, with less hair. Oh, that green shirt is so really suits you. You're an amazing personality, I love you. If Guru has not heard it from anyone, he would love. Every human being wants to be loved and wanted, and when they hear these words, I love you, you're handsome, you're beautiful, they go for it. Why doesn't this man move at all? This man, all, I am the celebrity, I am written so many books, I've won so many marathons, he goes blah 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 blah. Why isn't he falling for all the madness? I've never seen him being that cool celebrity. Sorry, Guruji, but I'm just directly, because I want my audience to understand. I've never seen you sitting with a cigarette, blowing all the air into the thing, because that is not greatness. Because one day you will also go by like smoke, you'll also be going up into the air, right? So let us first make space, give love, because the problem of addiction is basically a need, a longing, a craving for something. And when you fill the gaps with love and want, when you listen to your children, to your youngsters, your people, I'm telling you, when their hearts, their lives are filled with want and love, there is no space for anything else. It's simple like a cup of tea, right? When a cup is full, you pour more, it overflows, it will spill. But when it's empty, it will be filled with that. Today is your day. Do not look at the past, what's happened. We are all discussing what's happened. I would say, please, let's close our doors. Today, we have to start right now. Whoever's hearing this, whether in the replay or live, please open your hearts to the world, to your neighbors, to your loved ones, to each other. Make that time for one another, because that is what the world is craving. The world is craving for love and want, and you can do it. And I totally refuse that only Praveen Patel is the celebrity out here. We all are celebrities. Each one of you hearing this right now is a celebrity. Break free, break this world free from the bondage of addiction. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, man. Wow. I see the fire, man. You are fire, man. You are bypassing four of us. All the four men, you bypassed today, man. I'm proud of you. Wow,
Thank you so
definitely.
much.
So much. I feel like, like you are the tsunami man, already erupted man, and bringing the change, positively, and making the heaven on this planet. Yeah. Go ahead, Kurt.
Thank you. I
Uh,
think you're muted, Kurt. We can't hear you.
Yes, please.
then, uh,
I,
what the,
I need to go, but I want to thank you so much
yeah,
for your passion about this, because you're totally correct in so much. One query that I have and understanding that I have is that a couple countries, a couple
Mhm.
places in the world legalized drugs, and they can buy it anywhere and everywhere. And they have less addictions in those countries. Portugal is one. And when you look at that, why does it drop? Because the evil forces are not getting to profit so much from it. It's just and there's no big push to it. There's no thinking, oh, I can get away with this. You don't have to get away with anything. You can have it at any time. So I don't sneak around and have to do that and feel that energy in the adrenals pumping and so on. So it's an interesting investigation on that. For me, I'm a person about, if God gave me free will, why should I not give other people free will? Now, the thing about this is that we can educate, which means we pull out that heart of the child, the wisdom of the child, rather than trying to jam in the ideas, like you said, about, oh, you don't smoke, it's not good, or whatever, and you're smoking. This two-facedness about societies. That's why I posted in the private chat about two different sets of books on character development, because they're the best ones I've found. What the Living Values Education Program reduces violence by over 90% in a refugee camp within 2 years of its implementation. And dig the title of the parenting book. It's Nurturing with Love and Wisdom, Disciplining with Peace and Respect. Way different than most people think. And the subtitle is Mindful Parenting. That means we are consciously parenting our children. We're not flying off the hook like my dad. If he got mad at me, he'd take his belt off and hit me on the backside. And that was what he learned from his father. And when we get to have parenting education, which is so valuable for schools, why don't we have one of the most important things to learn for life in schools? It's like, have you been to any school that's ever taught you how to concentrate? You concentrate on this. Pay attention. Little kids sitting there going, how much is it? How much is paying attention? Where do I get it? They don't teach you how. So when we start to teach by educating instead of indoctrinating, by opening up both sides of the mind and all parts of the brain, because the reptilian brain is super valuable or we'd be dead now. The mammalian brain, of course, has its values, and so on. The neocortex, the new brain, that has its value. Both sides are super necessary, but our education system is all geared toward the left. It's all geared toward memorization. Give me back what I gave you, and you could go on to the next standard. And so I get to go on to the next standard. But what did you learn? Well, I don't know how to live, but that's why I use drugs. Duh. So that's my pontification, but I so appreciate that beautiful energy you have. All of you guys. I mean, we're passionate about this because we give our time freely. And people can connect up with me at any time through Success Systems International, and we can rock and roll and transform the world. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be with you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
so
share,
much.
Kurt. Really, it was
Wow,
very
amazing.
insightful, I
Thank
must say.
you,
Yes.
thank you.
But we all are such a wonderful puzzle, right? We all are coming like a star, hitting one corner, the five corners of the star. That's why we are going to sparkle in the lives of others. So your valuable contribution, gurus, Dr. Sanjay's and Wilmer's, I would say we all are making that star of life so that every individual can really shine out in their life and be the perfect you. Thank you.
That's that new matrix idea. The idea of the torus is that we are all using our strengths. This little area here has a strength, but it also lights up this one, and it lights up that one, and you light up another one because you might have got one little simple idea from me, and you might be able to share that with somebody else because it comes to you at the time you're talking with the person. And this is the beauty of collaboration and cooperation and the new way of living, because that's following Mother Nature. Biomimicry, when we practice that, my God, we're in heaven. Thank you so much. Adios. That means
Absolutely.
salam alaikum.
That's
You are the
amazing.
devil. Office.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
Wow.
Thank Thank you, Kurt Kruger, for adding valuable points and making this show very special, shining by 4 stars, 5 stars, as Madam Daphne shared. And she shared wonderful thing. One thing that I want to repeat from the conversation that Madam Daphne has shared that why people indulge in the dark, because of the reason are according to her that there is no lacking of love and peace in the life of the peoples. Therefore they find dark as a drug help them uh, for their inner peace. They find their love in the drugs and other substances. That's why they indulge in the drug addiction. According to Madam, that she shared that love and peace is in only reason, is the only solution for the to overcome to get rid from the drug addiction. Now I am highlighting and I am emphasizing on this to my all respected panel. Start with the Wilmer that how we get rid from drug addiction. Start from Wilmer Jones, Dr. Wilmer Jones.
Okay, that's a very nice question, Dr. Sanjay. So first of all, how we can do that? Being a educator, a separate educator in the community, how we will stop that education, that addiction. As I mentioned earlier, we do some programs on how parenting, on the drug addiction education, or the DAPE. That is most involved about how the most target there is the in the poverty stage. Those who are in the stage of the 10 years old to 12 years old, because we know that this stage is the very crucial stage. Most children are they are very curious, they are adventurous, so we need to act and we have to educate them in simple way in how educating them what is the kind of drug, what is drug, what is the effect on our body, and how you will can combat this. This is what we need to inculcate in their mind. Once they take drugs, what is the effect of the drugs in their body? And we know we cannot say that the community is perfect. But there is still a problem on the drug addiction, especially in the far-flung area, wherein most of the victims are just children. Those who have they are desperate more. They have the depression. There's no one to talk. No one to talk. They are the silent type of person. So how we can combat them? How we can enter in their lives? How can we save them? By introducing the proper educations on how to prevent drug addiction and inculcating another that this is not good for our body. This will destroy our inner mind, our inner soul, and you cannot get anything that benefit from it. It will only destroy your lives. And we know that every individual in the community is very important. They are precious soul. So we have to uh, elevate them away from drugs. They are our future. They are our main partner in the near future because this will help us to bring the gap, proper education, proper guidance with the parents, and especially right now we are using the digital era when you see digital era, there are a lot of social media. There are a lot of platforms. And what is the rule of the parents? Please monitor also your children, what apps they are using, and try to have mingle with them. Every Sunday, you go out with the family. If you don't have, you have to cook in a simple way. You have to do exercise with them. Talk with your children daily. Because once there is a gap between the children and the parents, that will create a havoc that will give them to lead to the drug addiction. So in order for us to away from this drug, we have do some family activity, family bonding, and also we do some activity, outdoor activity that will boost their immune system and away from drugs. So this is how we can combat it because when we act, when we do our action, that will be can be seen in the pupil and that will be uh, more effective and they will be out of danger. So we need a drug free community. So that is what we can do. So you can do a poster making or any other activity that you are promoting against drug. So especially the parents. Parents are also have the most important role in the family. Okay, you have to protect the children, not to put your children in danger, because your action is what we need for them that has the greatest impact for the family. Thank you so much. That's it, and that's the end of my talk.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wilmer, for joining us and sharing valuable points regarding the need of our topic, the burning issue of these days, that is drug addiction and its hazardous effects. The way you shared about its hazardous effect, the way you shared how we get rid from it, I think that is excellently amazing. The way you explained very, very brilliantly. Thank you so much for joining, sharing your knowledge. I must say thank you so much. Now I request my soul brother and my respected friend Dr. Parveen Patel, the celebrity guru. I request him that what is his take on how we get rid of drug addiction.
What is the antidote of drugs? The antidote of drug is love. And Madam Daphne amazingly explained, amazing. So love, right? So give so much love. And if you're going through, if you're watching this one, even I sent this link to a person, Indian student living in Canada. I work with him as a security officer, and he is using the drug. I send him to this link as well as I send him even the guest, join as the guest. Let's see if he can write us a last minute warning though. See, I send him for the coaching because I did my best, but again, घर की मुर्गी धाल बराबर. ये बंदा हमारे साथ काम working with us. What I mean, the security officer. He was my supervisor. Even he's my supervisor, right? So yeah, but still I did my best. I said, man, this is my Indian boys, man, Indian buddies, man, student, man. I'm going to, make that drug, just like that, away, remove from that system. I mean, but yeah, I failed. I failed. I failed, right? With them I worked so many months, I don't know, 4 5 months I work off and on, right? But yeah, I failed, right? But I didn't lose the hope. I Well, he's Brahmin, man. He's Brahmin, like top notch, for caste, top notch caste, man. You know what I mean? And he's so knowledgeable, amazing person, so knowledgeable, very funny, very brave, and amazing, right? But yeah, all the energy is going, over there. So yeah, that's one thing, right? Second thing is what's the antidote of a drug is education, right? Also, yeah, first of all, accept them, and why, what was the why behind, going through that drugs, or whatever the, right, whatever those moments, the company, then why started the company, maybe, at home fight between parents or whatever, or what was that causation, to start that one first cigarette, or what's the causation to start the first glass of, alcohol, or, and then it started, into the too much one, and drugs, and addiction, and like that. Because every addiction starts with only one sip of alcohol, or one kush, one cigarette, you know what I mean? And then yeah, it happens, right? So that's one thing. Yeah, so give son lots of love, education, and yeah, ask for the help, your help is like away, like nowadays, like you're having this beautiful gadgets, man, one click away, help is one click away. And it's okay to say, I need help. Like Sanju, in the Sanju movie, like when Sanjay Dutt saw his father, his father brought him to the office. It's an amazing movie. I highly encourage to watch it. But like I'll repeat one or two scenes of that movie. In that he saw, he took the drug. He woke up after 3 days after taking drugs, man. So 3 days he has no idea, man. When he woke up, man, his like servant says, "Oh my God, sir, like do you like like yeah, you like miss so many meals, so many days, 3 days, you know what I mean?" And then his father called him to the office, and then when he goes to the office with the drug was was so much over there taken, and then he sees his father approach him. So he see, like there is just like fire going on. That's what the like delusion, and illusions he saw, like his father was melting like the candle, man. That's what the visualization he saw, man. So what he did, he was like over there protecting his father, you know what I mean, like doing like this and this and this to his father, to just like helping his father. His father goes, man, he kept, oh my God, like then his father knew like what's his son going through, you know what I mean? And then Sanjay Dutt told, father, I need help, bring me out from this, and then his father bring him to the USA, USA for the treatment. And in USA for the treatment, man, the doctor gave him the form, like, okay, which other drugs did you take, sir? Take it, okay? So he was like, there was like, let's say about 50 drugs name. He was like, tick, 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 tick. The doctor went to the shock, man. Oh my God, like out of 50 men, you have used all of the 50 men. How did you survive still, man? That's a miracle, man. Like doctor went into coma, basically, not real coma, but like he got shocked, like in his history, in his lifetime, never ever heard about like that kind of client, man. Right, so this is it. But still, like right now, Sanjay Dutt, like he came out of this one. He's the like amazing person, like he bring back his career, he bring back everything. Of course he lost during this, he went to the prison too. He went to the prison for like like, yeah, that's a different story, and I'm not going into that one. I highly encourage to watch that movie. But this is it, right? So yeah, if you are going through drugs, I'm your buddy. Like all the panelists are your buddy, connect to that one, and we will not judge you, yes, but if you are really serious enough, ask for the help, call the helpline. There must be the helpline in your country, like, yeah, and go to the doctor, and ask for help. Because see, when why kids get what they want? Because kids always ask mother, father, cry, whatever, laugh, ask daddu, dada, fua, ammi, or whatever, you know what I mean, right? But they get what they want because they keep asking. But the same kid, when he's become the grown up adult, this and that, you know what I mean, forget asking, you know what I mean, forget asking. Maybe life comes in the way, or whatever the reason, there are lots of reasons. I'm not going to that one, but this is it. So uh, like yeah, this is it, you know what I mean. I feel you, right? But there is always a light end of the tunnel. But are you ready, if you're going through this phase, are you ready to move on, you know what I mean? because if you're not ready, nobody else is going to help you out. Because you know what I mean. There are, yes, there are lots of great people, or doesn't matter, because you are not ready. If you're not ready, even Allah or God or Jesus comes, you know what I mean, to help you out, it's not going to help you out. Doesn't matter, Nabi or whoever comes, man, because you are not ready. Yes, the helper is ready to give you help, but are you, your mutti is like that, how you're going to get the stuff in your mutti, you know what I mean? You have to open it up first. You have to open it up and ask for the help, and then whole kindness, whole universe is ready to for you, you know, and to bring you the celebrity back within you, to bring that that little child, innocent child, you know, making the castles when you were small, you know what I mean? So yes, don't let that child die, you know what I mean? Absolutely. And yeah, that's it, you know, believe in your wildest dreams. Don't let anybody steal your dreams. Just do it now. If Trump can win, if Trump can win, if Trump can win, if Trump can win, so can you. And if Trump can lose, so can you. You have the celebrity day, the celebrity life. You are the celebrity. Unmute, unmute, please.
So amazingly, brilliantly, and simplified. In a simple language, you explained the antidote of drug addiction. So everyone can easily understand. That's really amazing. I must admire you for this. You shared the antidote for drug like love, like education, like indulge someone in busy activities, and you also give the example one of the most inspiring movie of Bollywood has ever, that is Sanju movie. Thank you so much, and you explain with your example. I love the simplicity of words in your explanation. That's really amazing. Thank you so much, Parveen Bhai. Now I request one of the most beautiful person I have ever seen in my life. I have lot of love and respect for her. So, I request her, please, what is your take? How we get rid of drug addiction?
Beautiful. Nice question. And I must say, Praveen, the celebrity guru, you're amazing. In the common man's words, you shared a lot of things and it was beautiful. Just give me a second. It was really touching. And I think the world needs, you can't come with all those medical terms and philosophies and all, especially at this time. People, when they are in addiction, they want to feel well wanted
Mm,
rather than rejected. Okay, I will start by sharing that first of all, those who want to leave a drug addiction, it is not a race to recovery. And neither is it a miracle where you press the button, as an email and the send button and it is gone, right? We have to give it time. We have to understand the problem in the recovery is we label and we lack to give support. Now, when somebody is addicted to something, right, we need to, in a very beautiful way, put it across to them. First, why would you listen to somebody? We all human beings have internal egos, right? Now, if I immediately say, Wilma, what are you wearing? You'd say, what's your problem? Like, I've just come on this call because I've not made that relationship with him. But I know, like with Praveen, if I say, what the hell is this? He also goes on, what the hell, yaar? So he doesn't mind those words. But Wilma might be in a shock, like, something's wrong with this woman. Why is she not drawing the line where she is, right? So we need to understand to get across to these people. You need to open your doors and welcome them. Don't make them to feel inferior. And youth feel, because the people who are not under addiction feel, I'm superior, I'm the perfect one. See, I don't smoke, I don't drink. And you drink, you smoke. Disgraceful. That means, what was your mother doing? How did you, first of all, it will always go to the mother, not to the father. Sorry. It's the fathers come secondary. It's like your mother was dead. She couldn't see what you were doing. What was she telling you? How has this happened? I will tell you, mothers struggle in all ways to do. No parent wants to break their child or destroy them or lose their child. They do their best, but the child is not only growing up with the mother. Yes, the most time is spent with the mother, the father's working, but do remember the child is also dealing with the neighbors, dealing with their peers in school, their friends. And then nowadays, like, the common thing that goes is a dare game. If I ask right now, Dr. Sanjay, why don't you smoke like this? And he says, no, it's not good for health. I'll say, come on, Dr. Sanjay, you're not a man. You're just useless. You don't have the guts. If you have the guts, come on, prove to me. Now, what does he have to prove to me? He is a man, right? So why are you all feeling so much that no, because she said, if you're a man, you will do it. And okay, I will prove to her. I will not even look at your face tomorrow. So why are you bothered about what the way I feel? So we should stop trying to prove things. I still remember that news in the paper. I think it happened somewhere in India, somewhere, not sure which country. And it was a group of boys, grade 10 boys. They went to the zoo. Okay. And the friends said, I dare you to jump in the lion's cage. And he said, no, no, no. All his friends, all were boys. And they were, come on, man, you're a chicken. Go, go, go do it. He was such an idiot. Excuse my words, but really an idiot. He went to prove to his friends. Everyone knows it's too scary. Who wants to go to the lion except the one who looks after the lions in the zoo and feeds them? They're also very scared to go because, lions are carnivore. They want meat, they want flesh, they want blood. So, how could the friends really truly love this boy? And this boy, another idiot, he jumped into the cage. And then I don't need to say further what happened to him. It was Allah Hafiz, bye bye, rest in peace. Why are we doing this? So many times, youngsters are forced to prove themselves and they want to prove themselves. You have to believe, even the Bible says, if you say yes, should mean yes. If you say no, means no. Why the hell are you proving to anybody? To hell
Amen.
with anybody. You need to live for yourself. You need to believe in yourself. Right now, if I ask, say, doctor, are you really a doctor? I don't believe you have not seen your certificates. To hell with me. If I don't like your medical services, I can go. The world is full of doctors. You're not the only one. Why do you have to bring all your certificates? Same way I tell celebrity, if he's going to say no, or you'll say Wilma is in the yoga. I've never seen him that way. If I'm tomorrow telling him that, well, come on, what will you ever do yoga? You're a useless man. Come on, prove it to me. He will. Why is ego so much hitting you? And I will tell you the root cause of this is again acceptance and love, what I said earlier. The every human being wants that love, that acceptance. We need to give it. And I repeatedly say this to my audience always. You need words of affirmations from your loved ones. Don't expect it to come from the outsiders, okay? It's not going to come. And no one is a fool to sense. Let me tell you, even if my words are empty to celebrity guru, oh man, you're very good, you will sense it by my talk. You're not an idiot. You're not a fool not to understand something. And people know when it comes from the heart. So it must come from the parent. Why did you bring that child into the world? You can't give that child a want and a love. Then better have the guts. This is where I say the dare. If you don't have to the time and to give your child that love and words of affirmation, there are many parents who are craving, who are not having any kids. Go give your child away. Why? Because you have ego
Amen.
issues. You have ego issues, and the world will say, "Oh, what kind of a mother and a father you were? You had a child. Either you had an abortion, or either you gave it for adoption." No, if you have the guts to not to neglect your kid and not give your kid time, then have the guts. I am daring every parent who has no time for their child to definitely give that child to a person who is dying. Look at the hearts, look at the tears, look at everything of those parents who have not had children. What medical treatments are they doing? How much are they not praying to Allah, Bhagwan, Jesus, God? Anything they are praying that for God's sake, give us a baby. We want a baby. We want life. Life is coming from the above. When He accepts you as you are, and I will tell you, there's no discrimination in the laws of God. And you have, guys, if anybody wants to say that there is rejection, please tell me. This is all man made things. God loves you as you are. Even the Bible says Jesus came for the sick. It's the sick who need a doctor. So, what is religion? Religion is getting us on the right path. And who needs it? We don't think addiction is only from smoking and drinking, marijuana, cocaine, or anything. We damn hell are addicted with our own things. Either we want to be the famous one, we want to write our books, we want to sing, we have our looks, blah, blah, blah. But are we looking at our neighbor? How can you say, the Bible says, how can you say you love me when you cannot love the neighbor who you can see? That is what love is. No one has seen Allah, Bhagwan, or God, but you love, see Him in your neighbor. That is true love. So these people who are addicted, stop labeling them, stop rejecting them, but give them. And I will tell you, they're the most perfect, the most lovable. And I will tell you, they'll rise even above you because they can do it. You have broken that human being. And remember, whatever you do to the least of your brothers or sisters, you do it to the one above. So open your hearts. We do not want charities. We do not, and everybody talks about money. We don't have money. Who the hell wants your money? Keep that money in your damn pocket. We don't want your money or anything. Open your mouth. Look at the smile right now that a celebrity guru is giving. How much did you May I ask you, Guru, how much did you pay for that?
This
Dr.
God's gift is
Sanjay
free.
is
It's totally
smiling.
free.
Dr. Sanjay, how much money have you been paid to smile on this camera, may I ask? You're another celebrity. You're getting some checks I can see and some smiles. And then Wilma's also smiling. Like, what's wrong with you guys? You're taking all bribes to smile on this camera. I want to know. No, it's coming
Yeah.
free. So when it's coming free, why are you holding back to accept a creation of God? If it happened to that person, it can happen to you. Always remember that you are no angel and you are not God. Why are you passing? We always pass judgments on people. Oh, that person, because their mother did not care for them. Oh, this person is this. If you want somebody to come out from addiction, give them acceptance and love. It's like a turtle. A turtle goes under its shell. These addiction people go under their shell. But when you give them that comfort, and I'm not going to harm you, I'm there. It's okay if you're smoking. It's okay if you're drinking or you're on drugs. It's okay. Once they know that it is okay and it just happened with them, and many times these things happen to the chemicals in the brain. Once you do that acceptance, that person will be more open to talk to you. And then you will really know the story. And I would say this book that is coming out there of combined authors of Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover. Read it, because we are labeling. Do you forget that at the end of the day, right now, you see all four of us on the screen, different nationalities, different citizens of different countries, right? And different colors. But right now, if I cut each of you, you have that same damn flesh, pink under your skin. Why is skin really a problem in the world? So when we are at our core having the same flesh in us, why are we discriminating? Even the drug addict has the same skin under same flesh under the same skin. So let's dig deep and open our hearts to everyone. And I tell you, when you open your heart, more blessings flow. And when blessings and graces flow, I tell you, you will speak. Right now, also, I have not prepared a single bit. I was going to again give my famous statement to Dr. Sanjay. Why this link? But I said, no, there will be awesome people. Let's just jump blindly into this. And I'm not prepared one word, but I tell you, when I'm speaking, I know that my God will use me as an instrument to reach those hearts that want to be touched, and they will hear those words that they need to be heard. You have to be an instrument for your Bhagwan, your Allah, your God. Let his powers flow through you. Don't wait for him to come down on earth to meet you or meet other people. He meets you in your neighbor. So let's be a good neighbor to others. Thank you.
Ah, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh
Amazing,
my
amazing.
God.
Thank you. Praise God.
Very well explained. And with example, with okay, over to you, Parveen bhai.
हाँ, आप कंटिन्यू कीजिए डेफनी की जी के वो स्पीच के बारे में कैसा लगा एंड गिव मी अ मिनट आफ्टर दैट बट कंटिन्यू आप कंटिन्यू कीजिएगा सॉरी डॉक्टर
Okay.
संजय
No, no, it's okay. Thank you so much, Parveen bhai, and thank you, Daphne man, for sharing such a wonderful thing, explaining, also give the example of spirituality from the Bible, from the Quran, from the Hinduism, and the way you explain each and everything, that's really amazing. I love the language, simple language, because why I am again and again emphasis on simple language. I want each and every listener who are listening us, who are watching us, he or she and anyone can easily understand what are we are sharing, what we are here trying to share our message, what we are trying to convey at here. So that's why I am again and again emphasis on simple language. The way you explain amazingly. You shared that, like Parvin Bhai shared that the antidote for it, love, education. You added few things. When we have a patient who is a drug addict, we have to handle it with a love, with a care, with a some support, with a empathy, with a understanding. We have to understand him. And in the end, you give the example that we four are from different nationalities, but the flesh, the skin behind our cloth, below our cloth is the same pink. Flesh is same. We are the same. We have to understand. And you also add that the adductor has also same flesh. The adductor has also same skin. Amazingly. Thank you so much for saying these wonderful things. I think these words has so much deepest meanings. Everyone have to love and understand about it. So I must say this is one of the most amazing discussion, the most wonderful panel we have. We have talked amazingly, brilliantly. You guys explained it. Now I request all of you one by one. Start with Parvin Bhai. Please conclude the today show. Over to Parvin Bhai.
Sure. Before I conclude, I would love to first of all today, Daphne ji, you have eaten our host Dr. Sanjay. You have eaten all these three guests, Kurt as well, Dr. Wilmer and myself. We have eaten like today. I've I've heard somewhere like घायल शेरनी or घायल lady, घायल lady say bachna, so you are today wounded man. I don't know because God आया, Jesus आया through you, but आप नहीं है, आप नहीं है, totally different one, different Daphne, you're totally different, and I loved that one. I loved that one. Okay. Also, when I was coached by about integrity. I was paying $100 for each session once a week. I was going paying $100. So 12 sessions, $1,200 I paid cash every time. I was going about 3 hours one way and 3 hours come back. Right? Plus about $50 say extra for going and coming back. So $150 per session. I paid 12 sessions. And every sessions, my coach, my friend, she was going through Alcohol Anonymous book. There is a beautiful, this thick book, Alcohol Anonymous. It's for anybody. I'm not an alcoholic, I'm not drug person, but for this integrity course, the my coach went through that book all the time during that session, right? So that's a must book for who are alcoholics or who are non-alcoholics or drug addict or non-drug addict. That's the Bible, Quran, and the Holy Gita for that, even alcoholic or non-alcoholic. So that's, I highly recommend for that one. And definitely, oh my gosh, like, Dr. Sanjay, keep doing what you're doing, man. Out of the blue, man, sending link, man, and definitely myself, it will definitely do it. What's the link for my favorite question you didn't ask, man? Because you are that magnet, man. You are that connector, man, bringing people from, got from, USA, bringing Dr. Wilmer, or from Philippines, Daphne, from Dubai, and your buddy, one and only from the world has ever created and seen, the celebrity girl from Canada, born in India, right? So, yeah, man, you are the magic, man. So keep doing, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Like, yeah, this is the perfect example of, you must have heard, like, when the student is, mm, when the student is ready, teacher appears, right? You must have heard about that one. But you didn't heard the another half of that one. So first half is, again, I'm going to repeat. When the student is ready, teacher appears. Next half now. When the teacher is really ready, sorry, my mistake, I might say that again. When the student is ready, teacher appears, right? That's half. When the student is really ready, the teacher disappears. So now what I see in my student, like, is I never treated you as a student, like, my body, my guru, right? But now this is the time, Dr. Sanjay, like, I gotta trying to disappear because you like taking over, man. One day what happened, actually, today I was watching a beautiful story about beautiful story about Buddha, and that story was, Osho spoke that story, and that was narrated by the guy who sang that, Tara Gadi song, like, Marjavat, Mitwa, RAR was Akshay Kumar's new movie about Punjabi people, sacrifice that one. Teri mitti mein mar jawa. So that's a song one. That guy was narrating. So in that one, Buddha has lots of devotees. One of the devotee was, his name was Purna, and I forgot the another part of the Purna means full, right? Lord Buddha named him full, and then something else, another name. So then, Lord Buddha said, man, now it's time to go. So because you are already now enlightened, what I mean. So now I let you go. So where would you love to go? Which place you would love to go? So he chose in Bihar, the most dangerous place. You know what I mean? He said, if you allow me to go, first of all, I don't wanna go because, like, you're my guru, this and that. But if you have trust and faith, and like, you wanna commanding me to go, then I would love to choose that place. So Darbu is like, oh my God, that's the most dangerous place in the whole area, man. What I mean, like, so why did you choose that place? So he goes like, oh, that's a dangerous place. What if, like, they are going to, let's say, hit you? So he says, I'm going to thank them, even though the people of that area hit me. I'm going to thank them. At least, they didn't, kill me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to thank them. Then Dr. Buddha said, Buddha said, what if they're going to kill you? Again, I'm going to thank them. Why? Because they are going to give me the opportunity to meet the, the heaven, this and that, the one you, Lord Buddha, you taught me during this, my life interaction with you. Now I am going to have a chance to meet, the holy creator, celebrity creator, Rama, Buddha, Jaina. You know what I mean? So I am even going to thank while, in the process of dying. So Dr. Sanjay, you are that Purna person, man. You are that Purna person. So yes, I know it's a 1 minute, but I took a lot. But that was must shared. So yeah, take it away, Dr. Sanjay.
Paran bhai, thank you so much. Today we have no time limit because today we are not on Zoom, we are on StreamYard because I want to talk this topic in very deep discussion. That's why I shared link in a hurry. I know because I got time. I shared the link. I want the wonderful people came and join. I'm sorry I did not share links personally, so that's why I'm sorry. I share link generally on groups, so sorry for this because I want to do this show because today I have time. I want to talk this burning topic anyhow today. This is the topic, this is a need of ours to talk on this topic. So I once again I'm sorry I have not shared link with you guys personally. I share link in the group generally so everyone can join because this is a topic we all relate with each other. We have related stories, our friends, our relatives, and as we are different fields. The educator, the life coach, we daily basis see the people who came for our help, like me and Parvin Bhai from health providers. So people came to us, and for Madam just Daphne, they came to help for her because she are coaching the people, and Dr. Wilmer, he is the educator. People came for to him for education, for suggestion regarding such issue. So thank you so much. Today we have no limit for time. We can talk as much you all we want. Thank you so much. Now I request Dr. Wilmer, please conclude the show.
Okay, so what I'm going to say, uh, put God first in the family and show love to your family. That will give the whole family a better future. Put God first, then share love to your loved ones and have peace at home. That is the best medicine that we can have in our community.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wilmot. Thank you for sharing beautiful words. And now, the most amazing and most beautiful person today we have, that means us. Though two other are very amazing, very wonderful guests, but you are a only lady, all of us. So that's why you are most important. I respect you more and more. So please take it as a compliment and please conclude the show.
I do. Thank you so much. One rose, right, amongst all of you. Thank you so much. So, my message is short and simple: acceptance, love, and support must start with you and must start today. When you point a finger at the person who is addicted, remember, four fingers are pointing back at you. So, what's your message in this? That you need to start to welcome, love, and support everyone around you who is a victim of addiction, not as a person who's judging others, because we must remember what you do to others will happen to you. You know, karma, everybody strongly believes in this karma. The more you judge, you will be judged. So open your hearts, your minds, and fill it with love and give the world love. Thank you.
That's amazing. Open your heart, fill it with love, laugh. Thank you so much. And the important thing you shared that adopt a habit of acceptance and love within yourself, with others. Thank you so much. Here I must added one point, as Gurudev said that when the student is very ready, the teacher disappears. So I am not very ready. I am just ready. I
He's
want.
falling down. Dr. Sanjay, this is Bollywood movie, huh?
This is
Live in action.
actually, indeed. Thank you. Thank you so much, viewers. This is all about the drug addiction and its hazardous effects, and we also discuss in today's session how we get rid from it. We have three wonderful guests. Well, over to you, Parin bhai.
Yeah. आप कंटिन्यू करें and then I would love to add something. Please, हाँ जी, go ahead.
You please continue. I just wind up the show.
Okay, sure.
Uh,
In Mahabharata, there are lots of every character is very important, very important. Every character. उसमें एक भीष्म पितामह का कैरेक्टर होता है, भीष्म पितामह। वो गंगा मदर गैया गंगा है, उनके सन है होते हैं। तो पहले तो उन्होंने प्रॉमिस दिया कि जो भी बंदा वो गद्दी पे बैठेगा ना, उस पे मैं अपने फादर का अक्स देखूंगा, ठीक है? कोई भी बैठेगा अपनी गद्दी पे, ठीक है? हाँ जी। अब मानो उस गद्दी पे वो बंदा अंधा बैठ जाता है, ओके, अमेजिंग, धृतराष्ट्र बैठ जाता है। धृतराष्ट्र माने जिसने राष्ट्र को, देश को पकड़ा हुआ है कि मेरा है, मेरे बाद मेरे बेटे को जाएगा, ये सब, ठीक है ना, धृतराष्ट्र। तो अब उसको पोर्ट देखा है, तो वो पितामह क्या करते हैं यार, बिकॉज मैं पहले तो प्रॉमिस दे दिया है, ठीक है ना, भीष्म पितामह का भीष्म प्रॉमिस बना, दुनिया में ऐसा प्रॉमिस किसी ने, बहुत सारे प्रॉमिस उन्होंने दिए और किसी ने नहीं दिए है। इसके बाद बार बार वो मदर गंगा के पास चले जाते थे, गंगा तट पे चले जाते थे, मदर गैया आती थी, गंगा आती थी और सॉल्यूशन बताती थी कि बेटा ये कर, बेटा है, ओके। फिर इसके बाद 2-3 वीक निकल गए, फिर से वो माने ऐसा सिचुएशन है, फिर से गंगा चले गए, गंगा मैया आई और सॉल्यूशन दिया। अब ऐसा करते करते रिपीटेशन बहुत हुआ, ठीक है। तो एक दफा मदर भीष्म पिता जाते हैं, मैया मैया ये सिचुएशन आ गई है, ना सॉल्यूशन दीजिए। मदर गंगा ने रणचंडी का रूप लिया। मदर गंगा बोले कि तू तू मेरा बेटा है साला, बार बार आता रहता है यार, तू भीष्म है, कैसा भीष्म है, तू मेरा बेटा है ही नहीं साला, तूने मेरा दूध पिया है, मेरा दूध पीने वाला ऐसा बार बार मना वो मेढक की तरह वो आता है, मैं करके आता रहता है सॉल्यूशन लेने के लिए, साला जा, आज के बाद मैं कभी नहीं आऊंगी, ठीक है ना। तो तब माता को प्रॉमिस, दुख तो हुआ होगा उनको, मगर उन्होंने बोला कि माते, आज के बाद मैं आपके पास नहीं आऊंगा, आप मेरे पास आओगी, ठीक है। और लॉन्ग स्टोरी शॉर्ट, वो जब बाण सैया पे वो लेटे हुए होते हैं, तब मदर गंगा को वो बुलाते नहीं है, लास्ट मोमेंट पे भी वो बुलाते नहीं है, लॉर्ड कृष्णा अर्जुन को बोलते हैं कि धनुष निकाल, मदर गैया को, मदर गंगा को ला, तब मदर गंगा आती है। तो ये बात है, ये बात है।
Great,
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, please.
great, Parin Bhai. You shared the story of Bhishma Pitama from the Mahabharata and his
हाँ जी.
mother. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful story and reminding me the whole scenario of Mahabharata when I studied it. So thank you so much for sharing this wonderful story. And Bhishma Pitama is the one well-known man of his promises. Whatever he promised with each and every one, he fulfilled each and every promise in his life span. So thank you so much for sharing about him. And he is the one of the most famous character and most courageous character of the Mahabharata. And he is the man of his words from Mahabharata. Thank you for sharing this. Viewers, this is all about from the drug addiction and its hazardous aspects, and we also talk on how to get rid from it. We have a wonderful panelist. We had Kit Kruger. He shared his wisdom about this. We have Dr. Wilmer Jones. He shared about this, about drug addiction, hazardous effect, how to get rid of it. We have the celebrity guru Parveen Bhai. He shared his life experiences. I love his simplest way. He explained each and everything in very simple form and simple language. I love and respect for this because I think this is the best way to share your knowledge in simplest way so each and every viewer can easily understand. So thank you, Parin Bhai. Madam Daphne Shore. She is the star of today's show. She is the lioness. Today she shared, explained things very brilliantly with deep depth, with meaning of depth. I cannot express because if everyone can understand that the word, the way she explained, all words are full of depth. Thank you so much. Once again, I thank you to all wonderful panelists, Dr. Wilmer. Thank you so much, Dr. Parveen. Thank you so much, Madam, respected Daphne Source, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining, sharing your knowledge, and enlightening me, my viewers, with your light, with wisdom, with your knowledge. Thank you so much. Viewers, this is all about from today's show. Stay happy, spread happiness, love your loved one. Bye bye.
Yes. Oh my God.
Awesome session.
Wow. Awesome session. Absolutely. Still
Very
we are
nice.
live. Still we are live. Yes.
Yes, we are still live. Where's Dr. Sanjay gone?
I know.
He's disappeared.
Let me
It
message
was,
Dr. Sanjay.
Thank you
Doc-
to
I think it's good, when we come unprepared because it comes from the